Hey everybody, it's Josh back again, or as you know me on YouTube, LordVon216. I just recently got my saber back from Shameem, and I'm blown away. Before I actually go into the review itself, I wanted to say that my previous video about my experience with the last sabersmith, who I am going to leave unnamed now, I have removed the video. I saw a comment or two on Shameem's channel asking about the link to my video, to where I did the unboxing. I showed how the board fried upon ignition and a whole bunch of crazy mess up that happened. Well, I was hesitant about leaving a comment saying, if you want to see the video, come to my channel. And now, for good reason, I feel like it was a good idea that I didn't do that, because Shameem actually commented on there saying it's not that it wouldn't be a good idea to actually go searching for the video, or even let alone, watch it, because the guy's name has already been dragged through the mud enough as it is. And as it is, the last sabersmith has actually stepped away from doing commissions, so that way he can further his own skill on his own private sabers, which I actually commend him for. And if you do see this, and I know you know who you are, kudos to you, man. I just wish me and you could have worked things out. However, now back to the saber that Shameem did the install for. I am so pleasantly happy for this. It's unbelievable. He did an amazing job on this. And I actually tried to do an unboxing video, but I got kids. They were being noisy. They saw the lightsaber. they were more excited for it than I was. But without further ado, here she is, Avarice. So I originally commissioned the other sabersmith to include a removable chassis system that does not rattle. I asked him for Flash on Clash. And I was having problems with the cover tech that kept wobbling around because the screw I had was too big, and that's a whole different... Might as well tell it. Okay, so, long story short, I over-tightened the screw on the cover tech wheel. Stripped the threading, which was an 832. Me and my dad had to drill and tap a new hole into both of these sections to make it a 1032, which is what the current hole screw is now. Screw was too big, we couldn't find them in a small enough size. So I asked the last sabersmith to grind it down so that way this wasn't wobbling around, because I couldn't hang it off my belt anymore. Which he did. I will give him that. He did that perfectly. Everything else was shoddy. But that's all I asked for. Not that big, not that much. Not that much to ask for. I wasn't asking for anything crazy. I wasn't asking for like a crystal focus. I wasn't asking for, new holes or anything drilled in it. But when I got it back, it fell apart. Shameem put an offer out that, now mind you, this took several months for me to get back. It got to the point where I had to call him out on a couple of Facebook pages just to get this thing back to me. Shameem, being I think a moderator for the Custom Saber group on Facebook, said that if I get it back and it's not satisfactory in any way, to let him know, and he'll clean it up for free. And that's an awesome gesture. Well, I held hope that I wouldn't need to take him up on that. Unfortunately, it came down to that. Now, going back to what I asked for, the chassis system. Shameem put in a MHS chassis system, and I think it's the version 6, he said, to where it holds everything right there. So, unscrew the pommel, give it a small tap, everything slides right on out. Look at that. It's all right there. And that nano biscotti board is so small. So, I can pull it out a little bit. I'm going to set this down for a split second, because that tape, the sticky tape you put on there, it looks like it's falling off again. Yep, it is. So I'm going to just give that a small little press. I'm actually thinking I might just put like a dab of hot glue or something behind there. I like this plastic casing. I really do. Because I can literally just snap this around it. And I don't have to worry about any of the electronics touching the board. Now, once I'm done and I do what I need to do on the SD card, slide it back in, push the chassis system down just a little bit. And I know this is a longer video, and I'm sorry. Throw the pommel back on. No rattling whatsoever. That's what I wanted. And Shameem was able to deliver. So, without further ado, let's get it started. I asked them for the Flash on Clash to include a red, red, white, with white being the Flash on Clash. And this thing, it's not as bright as a full power setup, which I wasn't expected to be as bright, and I'm okay with that. So it does have Flash on Clash. You can't really see it right now, but it is there. It's nice and loud, very responsive. I actually think I might have to mess with the sensitivity just a little bit, because when I do my spinning, I grab up here, and it doesn't feel like it's that responsive. So I'm going to tweak with that just a little bit for my sake. He replaced the soundboard with a Nano Biscotti version 3 with built-in with a built-in power extender, and you replaced the gold anti-vandal switch I had here with a nickel-plated one, because I guess that one was faulty, which I kind of expected to be anyway, because it was getting hard to switch the sound fonts. But anyway, so yeah, the two sound fonts that are on here are Pitch Black and TFA Dark Side. So I'll switch to the TFA Dark Side, which is Lord Blocko's first.
Dark Side.
Which is Lord Blocko's first Kylo Ren inspired font. Now this came out I think like 2 or 3 months before the movie actually did. Shameem actually made that a single ignition, so it's just a quick power pop on. So yeah, that's what she sounds like. I'm switching back to Pitch Black because that's my favorite font. And let's put a blade in. Another reason why I have this is actually as part 2 is because I couldn't find an Allen key for this. Quick turn off. Kill keys out. Put in a blade. This is a 37-inch Vader's, not Vader's Vault. I do want to get one of those though. A Vader's Vault blade. I hear good things about them and I see good things about them. But this is a 37-inch V4 Infinity Edge blade from Saberforge. Lot of base flare down at the bottom, but it gets steadily dimmer near the top. And I'm thinking that might just be because of the blade itself, because there's a lot of crink. I don't know if you can see it. No, it's not showing. Yep, there it is. There's crinkling down there. And when I took the blade out to look inside of it, it was pretty bad. So I think I might actually have to replace this blade pretty soon. But anyway. Sorry. Now you can see the Flash on Flash. It looks cool on camera, but in person it gives a completely different effect. It looks very, very cool. Now, don't get me wrong, this is still plenty bright. I mean, this is natural daylight coming in through the window, and it's still washing the whole side of my face out. It's very, very impressive. It's just, you know, it's not as bright as the original, which I'm not complaining about, because that was getting to the point where if I looked at it too long, my eyes would start to hurt. This is bright, but it's not extremely bright. So let's switch to the other font again real quick.
Dark Side.
Again, you can get a look at the blade. Yeah, you can see it on camera how there's a ton of base flare, but then it just goes kind of like Luxian 2 dim. But yeah, I'm extremely happy with this. I finally got my saber back thanks to you, thanks to you, machine. Well, you technically, dude, you're a machine, man. This is excellent. Polish it up and everything for me. I love it. I really do. It's great to have my saber back, working the way I've always wanted to. That flash on clash is so cool. And it's bright, too. It really is. It doesn't look that bright on camera. I mean, it kind of does, but it's so much brighter in person. Like, it's very, very cool. It's a very cool effect. Videos and pictures don't do it justice. You have to see it in person. Anyway, I'll shut that off for now. Put my blade plug back in there. Oh, okay. That's what the LED looks like. I think this is a a Tri-Cree XPE2. I think I might be very wrong on that. I'm not sure. Either way, it's a great setup. I love it. Again, Shameem, you rock, man. You really, really do. I am extremely happy with this. And anytime I have a custom saber commission or an install or repair, I am coming to you, man. This is fantastic work. All I need to do now is just replace my belt clip so I can walk around with this proudly once again. So, this has been the show off of my newly repaired MHS Custom Saber Avarice. So, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, leave a comment down below of what you'd like to see me do next. And everybody on the Custom Saber group, you guys are awesome. One of the best communities I've ever been in. The great fandom. Everybody's there to help each other out. Yeah, you got your bad eggs, but who doesn't? And, oh! I gotta pick that up. I will be leaving a link in the description of Shameem's video of his unveiling for this. That way you guys could check it out as well. So, once again, Lord Von 216, Joshua Wiper, signing out, and I'll see you all next time.